Hola todo el mundo, bienvenidos a Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. En el último episodio ganamos la batalla de las tres casas y Edelgar es casi nivel 5 y tiene la clase noble dominada. New Game Plus hace todo muy fácil cortesía de las estatuas.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Ya puedes ir a nuevos lugares del monasterio. La iglesia de cero está bueno 5.000, claro, porque tengo rango máximo. 5.000 de dinero para financiar las actividades de este mes. Oh.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Sé que te esforzarás al máximo.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
La verdad es que no.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Oh, parece que Lorenz desea unirse a la clase de Zabi. ¿Quieres escuchar lo que tiene que decir?
I have heard good things about you. I believe your talents may be well suited to working with a student of my uniquely high caliber. What do you say? Shall we arrange a transfer?
Aceptarlo en tu clase. ¡Quiero el Tirsus!
How could you possibly decline? We are a natural fit. I expect only the very best from you, Professor.
Lorenz se une a tu clase. Oh, es el cumpleaños de Annette. No voy a gastar dinero. Y mira que tengo dinero. En fin, nos vemos a fin de mes. A no ser que tenga ya algún apoyo. Tutorial, tutorial, tutorial. ¿Tengo apoyo? ¿Hay que ver? No. Vale, no. ¿Quieres ver qué está haciendo Linhardt?
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh. You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Tienes que prestar atención en clase.
It's not that I want to miss lectures. Exactly. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it.
Si te sirve de consuelo, Linhardt, a mí también me pasa. Salvo que yo venzo, pero sí cuando me entra el sueño es en plan... "Ugh, no te duermas, no te duermas". Y al cabo de un rato consigo despejarme.
Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
Vamos a entrenar y verás cómo te despiertas.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I would certainly injure myself if I tried to train while drowsy. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? You're definitely a strange one.
Puede que tengas razón.
In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Lo que hay que oír.
Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you.
Ah, Hahnemann ya está
Of
haciéndolo.
course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hahnemann, but I do what I can.
Oh shit, tengo que reclutar a Hahnemann también. Ah, es verdad que se unirá por nivel. Quiero reclutar a Hahnemann también para estas runs.
Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
El nivel de pondrá a Linhardt su poder. ¿Alguien más? ¿Alguien más? ¡No!
Let's get to work.
Oh no, this is impossible.
Siendo que ya tenemos algunos apoyos, vamos a quitarlos del medio, ¿vale? Hubert con Bernadetta.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die! I've got so much left to do, please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. Managed to faint while standing up. Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
Hubert, me has causado una buena primera impresión, déjame que te diga. No como Linhardt. Linhardt con Dorotea.
I do believe a nap is in order.
This is lovely. Just feel that breeze.
Dorothea, whatever are you doing here?
I was thinking of relaxing here, but it looks as if someone else is lounging in my spot already. Taking a nap in public like this? Really, Lynn. The nobles look down on such behavior.
You do know I am of noble birth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just teasing. You never do act very noble, though. Why is that?
Each person must follow their own way. This is how I prefer to live. Even if some of the more pretentious nobles like to poke fun at my ways.
Doesn't that bother you? I mean, really? It doesn't hurt your pride or anything?
What use is pride? It doesn't feed nor clothe you. It offers no warmth on a cold night.
First time I've heard a noble say something like that.
¿Sabes, Dorotea? Tu voz no encaja con la imagen que tenía de ti. No es que sea mala, simplemente no encaja con la imagen que tenía de ti.
Well, most nobles are... oh, what's the polite way to say it? Fools. Yes, they are fools. As for myself, my father is the Minister of Domestic Affairs, and he has pride enough for the both of us. For example, did you know he and the Minister of Military Affairs cannot get along, although they value each other greatly? His pride gets in the way, so he can't make amends. That is why there is discord between civil ministers and military officers in the Empire. And so pride serves no good purpose in politics either. So tell me, what use is it?
I wonder if bad blood between civil and military leaders is somewhat unavoidable. The Minister of Domestic Affairs is in charge of all civil officials, so if they just give in easily, their subordinates would lose respect, right? I get the feeling that if your pride isn't equal to the responsibility you bear, then you aren't fit to lead.
No comparto esa opinión. Fer, sé por dónde vas, pero no es una opinión que comparta Dorotea.
Also, I happen to think pride can be quite charming.
And how necessary is charm? It just gets in the way of living your life.
If you lack charm, nobody will give you a second glance.
Nah.
Right, which means more time for napping.
Lynn, you can't really believe what you're saying, can you?
Eso último ha sido un poco what the fuck, Linhardt. En fin, seguimos avanzando rumbo. Parece que Lisitea desea unirse a la clase de Zabi. ¿Quieres escuchar lo que tiene que decir? New Game Plus está rotísimo. Tenía que hacer una batalla. Ya tengo a todo el mundo a nivel 5. La batalla tutorial de las... ya sabéis.
I bet you've come to invite me to your class. What with my stupendous grades and all. I would actually enjoy being in your class. Quite a lot.
Aceptar en tu clase.
Successful interaction, I must say.
provide me with all the most challenging assignments. I want to be well.
No quiero deprimerte ni nada, Lisette, pero vas a estar en el banquillo todo el tiempo. Solo quiero ver tu apoyo con Edelgard. Es el día de San Macuil. Fuck Macuil. Puta batalla que chulo. ¿Quieres ver qué está haciendo Dorotea?
Well, I had fun today. Of course, you want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that? You look like you have something to say, Professor. Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever.
A todos nos preocupa envejecer.
You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
¿Seguro que es eso lo que quieres?
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans.
No me voy a meter en tus planes. Es solo que no creo que sea un gran plan de futuro, la verdad.
Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
No. Creo que no.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing.
Ya, yo te estaba devolviendo la broma.
Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me?
Nope. No me lo he planteado siquiera. He dicho el no sin pensarlo siquiera.
The thought hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice.
Sonará bien para ti, no para mí.
You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Blue Lion Sena Sylvain, Golden Deer Sena Lawrence y veo que Black Eagle Sena Dorotea. Oh, bueno. ¿Alguno más? No. Tenemos más apoyos luego de esa batalla donde he ganado un fucking ton de niveles.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Let's put this to the test. I'd never have learned. I've got a grasp on this.
Hay más apoyos que hacer. Ya tenemos para exámenes. New Game Plus es justo y balanceado. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Oh. Ferdinand con Lawrence. Quiero ver estos. Quiero ver el dúo de nobles.
Fragrance. Could it be? Ferdinand, I cannot help but notice the exquisite tea you're drinking.
Not many can appreciate it, let alone recognize it. I'm impressed.
Perhaps you would be so good as to indulge me with a cup?
By all means, allow me to pour.
Este puta, el duelo de nobles. A ver quién es más noble de los dos.
What a delightful aroma. When I close my eyes, I feel as though I've wandered into a rose garden.
Such a precise, poetic description. But please, drink up. No need to stand on ceremony.
How gracious of you. Very well. Flavor, fragrance, and hue, all in fine harmony. This is a most superior brew. And in a market saturated by pale imitation, no less. You did well to acquire such fine fare.
You are clearly quite passionate about tea. And more than just passionate. You know what it takes to brew a fine cup. To say nothing of your flawless etiquette and sterling attentiveness.
Certainly. Proper etiquette at tea time is one of the surest hallmarks of quality breeding. And the extent of one's attentiveness is quite often indicative of the depth of one's character. The ability of a person of fine stock to exhibit a rich quality of character is precisely what determines whether one is worthy to be called noble. And all of that can be seen in how one handles such a simple thing as a cup of tea.
Ah, marvelously put, Lawrence. I can tell you have given much thought to this subject. And if I may, I have always considered you to be the very model of noble comportment.
Likewise, this has certainly been an extraordinarily meaningful cup of tea.
I wholeheartedly concur. Before we part ways, I would like to offer you some of these leaves.
Truly? Well, I'm flattered, but I cannot simply accept them without offering something in exchange. You simply must allow me to host you in turn, by way of recompense. We shall drink from House Gloucester's finest teacups and enjoy the loveliest of its cakes.
That sounds exquisite. I look forward to it.
Ay, el dúo de nobles. El dúo de nobles. Caspar con Dorotea.
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room? Okay. This isn't what I had in mind.
Come on, a big, strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
Levantar un armario.
There's still more to do. Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Were you raised in a stable? Leaving this place a mess wouldn't be fair to the next person who uses it.
Oh, es cierto.
In fact, I think once we're done with this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I have a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why do you think I'm always training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
Quien es un poco deprimente, como lo ponéis,
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. But shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
Sí.
One step before the next step.
¿Es el cumpleaños de Mercedes? No hacer nada.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. It won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt. Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
Os noto todos ansiosos por combatir.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Solo quiero que quede esto bien claro, lo absurdo que es tener las estatuas de experiencia en New Game Plus desde el comienzo. ¡Tengo a todo el mundo promocionado! ¡Salvo a los magos! Dorotea y Hubert son nivel 3 porque las magias se les gastan, pero el resto están promocionados, los que estoy usando. Sí, las estatuas están muy chetas. Están muy chetas las estatuas. Yo solo quería lo de aprender maestras de clase por 2, no la experiencia. Y bueno, esto va a ser un paseo por el parque, tiene toda la pinta. Al menos el early game. Aunque aquí no estamos ahora mismo por la dificultad, sino para ver la historia. Si quisiera jugar, si quisiera un desafío, no habría elegido poner New Game Plus. Realmente no sé qué pensar. En Golden Deer no hice New Game Plus porque no quería hacerme el juego más fácil y ahora es un poco... Veamos algo distinto. Nada más que eso. En fin, ahora no tengo tiempo para hacer el capítulo, de modo que hasta la próxima.